Good. How are you all? Fine. Now, in the last almost kind of 3 weeks, we discussed MySQL, we discussed MongoDB. In MongoDB, we discussed how to start MongoDB, how to do CRUD operations, how to create collections, how to create documents. And then, we discussed how to do aggregate, sorting, limit, skip. Today we will understand some of the important topics. Today's topics were mostly theoretical, like kind of higher one, kind of a system design kind of one. When you are setting it MongoDB, what kind of other things people used to take. Once you understand these topics, you will have a clear idea on the MongoDB MySQL architectures. I will show you an example of MongoDB with the Python that makes you a clear idea on how the things were going on. Later, we will see it like one kind of revision with the MySQL topics, MongoDB topics. We'll share you the PDFs with the interview questions of MySQL and MongoDB. We'll discuss some resume tips and whatever the other jobs which you can follow on, and we'll conclude it. Mostly tomorrow will be of your end session. Now, if I have to say very simply, sir, how much slow you go, MySQL or MongoDB will not take more than 20 days. And the 20 days is for explaining. Imagine if you are going alone on your own. I'm 100% sure it won't take more than 2-3 days. Take it MySQL or MongoDB. Anyone you can complete in 2-3 days. If MySQL is taking you 2-3 days, MongoDB will complete in 1 day only. It depends on your capability. I recommend you to take it at least 1 week of your life and put it only for MySQL. The stronger you are at MySQL, the stronger you are at every other databases. There is high dependency of MySQL in other programming languages. MongoDB is anyway, it's not difficult. You will get it anyway, right? Now, and whatever the doubts you have, questions you have, those things will be cleared it out. No worries. Okay. Now let's start, sir. Before we jump on to the main thing, let's start with a simple story, sir. Now we have actually two more, two more stories. Now, once upon a time, there was a guy named John. What is the name, ma? John. John is kind of a simple guy. He comes from a rural background. He don't know anything much bigger things. He don't have any much bigger dreams. All his life, he dreamed about having a simple home, a small salary to feed him and his family, a simple wife and simple kind of life. He never wanted a lavish life. But everything changed once he got a job and once he came to the city. Slowly, slowly, he started getting it new dreams. But there is one problem with the John. John never speaks out. John is shy in front of everyone. John has some small fear to speak to everyone. John have immense amount of talent. You teach him anything to the John, he will learn it in seconds. He will learn it in minutes and days. And he can give best results. But the point is, he won't come forward. Slowly, slowly, all the colleagues learned about the John. So instead of helping the John, the colleagues asking the work to do John. So one of the colleague asked the John to do the work, and John did so much work, and the colleague showed that work to the manager and said it he only done that, and he got promotion. One day there is a big client meeting where everyone has to show their presentation. For all four people of the team, John only did complete presentation, and all the remaining three people showed the presentation, and John did not, because John was having some fear to show in front of everyone. Ultimately, the higher management understand that everyone is so productive except John. The higher management thinks that John is not much useful. Obviously, recessions will come, companies will fall off sometimes, and they removed the John because they think the John is not great. He worked morning and nights. He did all the works with his heart. You know what is more important than the work? Presentation. In in college days or school days, in when I'm in 10th class, my sir used to say, it is not important what answer you wrote. It is important how you write. Your writing, the way you put your side headings, the things you put, the way you articulate your points, those were major important, not the content, how much content you wrote. Even in life, it is same. How you present yourself, the way you dress, the way you speak to people, the way you walk, the way you smile, and the way you show your work. This is only important. It is not important to do the work in most cases, believe me. In most cases, people really don't work. If any one of you have sisters or brothers or any people in software, you ask them. 90 per like most of the times they are like free. One day 8 hours work, they don't really work for 8 hours, sir. 2 3 hours they will just spend kind of fun only, like not fun, kind of relaxment, but they show something at the end of the day. For example, one day I'm so much bored, I don't know what to do. I just watched some Netflix series and I did not do any work. Then I evening before I log out, I messaged this manager. I put some mail that I worked on this issue. Issue is not resolved. I will still work it on. By tomorrow, I will fix it. I didn't do any work, but I showed something I did. According to that particular person's of manager, I did something. Maybe I did not complete the work, but I did something. Imagine I really completed the work. I did not tell them. 99% work I did, but I did not mention to them. Now they think that I am just doing it like kind of fun. Actually not. This is the major thing. Sometimes if you are silent and not show your work, someone else will show your work and will get the credit. This happens every time. People steal people's work. If you are artist, someone will steal your art. If you are kind of a nice writer, someone will take your writings and they will post on them. If you are a nice kind of a singer or any other kind of programmer, you are a good programmer, but you are not telling to anyone, someone will use your software, isn't it? I want you to use your talents and show yourself. There must be something in you all. You all are almost more than 20 now. All are more than 20 now. That means you know what is world. You know what you are. Maybe your parents don't know, maybe I don't know, but you know what you are. You are good or you are bad, you know. So show your talent, show your personality. You are a strict person, the way you dress, it should show. You are something fun person, the way you dress, make it appear. Show your personality by your dress, by your talks, by your work, and always show. I'm not asking you to show off, but show. Is it clear, ma? Is it clear, everyone? Good. Then let's start. 22. Is there anyone 30? More than 30? No one? Good, Ray. Good. Let's start. MongoDB. Acha, anyone remembered all the stories? No, na? They will come, they will go. Simple, right? Each story is of some kind of, meaningful word. The reason we tell the stories because stories are easy to connect. But believe me, in corporate, so many things happens. Okay, so I want you to be careful of this all. Let's start here. Where is this DB? Good. Now let's go here. Good. Huh. Sir, we started MySQL few days back, and then we discussed MySQL something like what is MySQL, what are CRUD in MySQL, DDL commands, DML commands, DQL commands, TCL commands, DZL commands, joins, subqueries, groups, having transactions, stored procedures, functions, triggers, normalization with acid principles, and some kind of chota power BI. We finished the thing. When it comes to MongoDB, we discussed introduction, we discussed CRUD, we discussed operators, we discussed aggregation pipeline. Today we will cover this all actually. This all are easy only. We have to do indexes, we have to do transaction. What is a transaction? I will tell you. We have to discuss replications, sharding. These two are the major important things out of all. After aggregation framework, people will ask these things only. We will discuss what are the security measures you have to take, backup and restore, how it will work, and how do you monitor your performance and all. Simple. Or something like online one. How do you do MongoDB Atlas? Let's start, sir. Notes. I will put it today, sir. Now, everyone see here aggregation pipeline. Aggregation pipeline is like connecting one particular pipeline, one particular stage to another particular stage. Here multiple stages are discussed. I explained you stages such as first one we discussed on the first stage called match. There is no rule like this one will be first, this one will be second. There is no rule like that. You can put anything first, anything second. The first one we discussed is match. What is the match will do, ma? What is the match will do? It will match the particular documents, like a filter the documents. Sir, I want only the products whose price is greater than 200. I want the employees whose salaries are, between this to this. I want the students whose age is greater than this particular one. Then all these things are coming under match. What it will come? Match. We find price greater than 400 and category jewelry. Next, we did project. When you printing the documents, it will print all the data. Do I want all the fields? No. Imagine I want only title field, or I want only student gender and student name. Then I want whatever I wanted to print, those things I can give using the project. Using the project. One kind of one. You can even rename the data using the project. You can even remove the data using the project. You can even find the tags using the project. For that finding the tax, we did multiply. For finding the sale price, we did add. Next, we can even sort the documents. To sort the documents, if you want ascending order, you need 1. If you are need a descending order, you need to put -1. You can skip the documents using skip. All you have to write skip and how many documents you want to skip. You can limit the documents using limit. All you have to do is limit this particular one. And you can even group the documents using group. And while grouping it, you need to keep one field. While grouping it, you need to keep one field based on which field you are grouping. Based on category, I want to group. Based on gender, I want to group. Based on country, I want to group. Based on kind of age, I want to group. So something you will take all the people from India, one group. All the people from Canada, one group. Like that, one field you have to take to group. That is called grouping field. That one you have to keep it with underscore ID. You have to keep it with underscore ID. You can also do something accumulators here, such as sum, min, max, average, count, push. Next, we did lookup. Lookup is used to add two collections. Lookup is used to add two collections. Collections can be in different ways. Normally, collections will be in some kind of embedded model or in some kind of connected documents. Here, this connected documents, we convert them into embedded model. How you will do, sir? All you will write it is syntax lookup from which collection you want to join. Local collection. In local collection, what is the field name? Foreign field. What is the field name in the foreign collection? And how do you want your output? Same thing, whatever we have done, we did. Next, unwind. I think 8-1. Unwind. What is this unwind will do? Unwind is used to separate. Unwind is used to separate. For example, I think yesterday I explained this, but still I will do it one more time, sir. For example, I have documents like this. Name, Raj, products. So Raj bought something laptop. Raj bought something Samsung mobile. Now Raj bought something TV. Now, sir, this is one simple document. Na? How many products Raj bought here? 3. But, sir, I wanted to give this data to front end. While you are giving this data, this backend one can even split this array. Can even split this array. How it will do using the unwind. If I write it here, db dot products dot something orders or something kind of one, you can name it whatever it is, orders dot aggregate. If I write it here, what is the command, ma? Unwind. What is the command? Which one you are unwinding? Which one you are separating? Which field? Two fields are there, name and products. Which field you are separating? Products. Always remember, when you are giving field name in right side, you have to put a dollar. When you are keeping in left side, you don't need to put. Okay. For example, sir, if I'm writing products here, वो अच्छा है, कोई problem नहीं. Products is products. But if you are giving right side is the value na. If you just write products, it will think products is some string. But no, products is a value. To give that, I will put a dollar dynamic value. Now, if I write this, you know what will be the output, sir? Any guess what will be the output? You will have name, Raj, comma, products, laptop. Again, comma, next one more will come. Here, Samsung TV. Sorry, Samsung mobile. One more will come. TV. So, sir, instead of keeping all the things in one particular array, you are separating that array with the multiple values. Did I created three documents, ma? No, one document only. I write it three times so that three different values will come instead of keeping them in one array. Why? This one will make it front end to show easily. Imagine, sir, I'm having it like them in array. Then I have to use some kind of array loops for each or some kind of loops I have to do. Instead of this, this one is direct. Simple. Is it clear, ma? Online clear. If you give like this, then I can find it how many people bought the laptop easily. If the laptops are in the arena, inside the arena, it will be difficult how many people bought the laptop to find it. It will be difficult. Now this is easy. Good. Perfect. This is what we discuss, sir. Also remember aggregation means first step output will go to the second step input, second step output will go to the third step. It is important how you are writing those steps. If you write first sort will be done. If you write first skip will done. Simple logic. Any questions, sir? No. Let's jump into today's topic. Please note it down. Okay. Now, Vanma. Now, let's start, sir. More interesting ones. Something like indexes. We will discuss all in this. Indexes. Anyone remember what is use of indexes? What is use of index? MySQL we use index na? In index I gave one example. Index is like a index page in your textbook. What is index page used in your textbook, sir? So that you can find the chapters easily na? Sir, if someone is explaining you in matrices one topic, something addition of matrices, will you go to each and every page where is addition of matrix, where is addition of matrix? No, because book will be so much long, it will be difficult. So you will go to the index matrices chapter. In that, what is the subtopic? Addition of matrices. This is page number. This directly go there. Normally, databases, when you are asking for name Prasad, give me name Prasad. Databases will check it one by one. MySQL will check row by row. MongoDB will check it like document by document. First document name Prasad hai. Second document name Prasad hai. Third document Prasad hai. It will check it one. But I might have it like 1 lakh documents. There is a chance. 100% sure like Amazon have more than 1 lakh customers. More than 10 lakhs or crores. We don't know. Now one by one checking, is it good ma? No na? So many are there. You go to Insta. You know how many people have Insta accounts? So many, na? You type one Insta account name, profile name. That profile guy should come, na? All the people with that particular profile name should come, na, to use in the search. That means it has to check, na. Do you think it will check it like one person? No. That will take long time. To solve this process, they invented something called index. Not only in MySQL, MongoDB, or any other database, index is same topic. Index is like the textbook index. Only syntax is different. Okay, how do you create index is different, but index use is same. You never use index if you remember. In MySQL also, you will create the index and you will write one query. That query automatically uses the index if the index is there. Remembered, ma? Same. Indexes index is used to make MongoDB queries performance faster. Without index, MongoDB such as whole collection, document by document, called collection scan. It will actually do collection scan. Collection scan is like it will check it like one by one, whole collection. But indexes reduce this process reduces this process by pointing to directly pointing to desired field. It works like a index page, in textbook. In textbook, are indexes mandatory? No, indexes are to increase your performance. If you are doing chota project, no need of indexes. But if you are doing it bigger ones, today class is not about chota projects. Today class is about the bigger projects. One day you will build the bigger project. At that time, how you will manage only today's topic. No. How you will create indexes. Go here, go to MongoDB shell, compass. Sir, I am using compass. Okay, in compass, MongoDB shell is already there. I am using it here only. If you want, sometimes some people, yesterday one guy asked me, like if you are watching any tutorials or sometimes now, people will also do this. They will go to command prompt and they will call the MongoDB shell. There is one cute name for MongoDB shell. We call it. Automatically Mongosh will come here. They will even do it here also in command prompt. Same thing you can even do it in your VS Code also. You can do it this same thing in your PyCharm. In PyCharm, you are doing it ID, na? In that, if you go to the top, same like VS Code, there you will have something called terminal option in PyCharm also. If you go to the terminal, you go to any new terminal, better instead of PowerShell, go to command prompt, but anything is fine. All you have to type it there, they go to there and type it Mongosh. Automatically Mongosh will come. And here also I can do, instead of opening compass, here also I can do anyway I'm doing it. But there is a difference. The difference is, if I go to the compass, in compass, if I'm writing it something, I will get the suggestions. If you are doing it here, those suggestions will not come. But usually some developers prefer this. this VS Code 1 or PyCharm 1. Why? Because imagine you are writing some Python code, you want to do some kind of database commands. Again, you will not go close this particular PyCharm and again open Compass. People have to switch the applications. Huh? Some people don't like it. They wanted to write everything in one place only. Okay. And it's up to your comfortable level. Now, let's go here. I'm doing this only. Okay. Both are fine. DB. First, I have to switch the DB. Use e-commerce. Mongosh is there in Compass or something. Sir, with having MongoDB Compass, why use VS Code? That is what I'm telling now. Some people, it's their comfort level. Simple. Now, let's go here. Here, I will write it db dot create index. Oh, sorry, db dot collection. Na? What is the collection name? Products dot create index. Create index. For which element you wanna create index, sir? I wanna create indexes for in this in products. I wanna create indexes for title. Actually, there is nothing good to create the indexes. I will create index for ID. ID. By default, already one index is created for underscore ID. Underscore ID के लिए already one index created. You go here, already one index is there. Which one, sir? Underscore? I did not tell them. Already it is there. Okay. Already one index is there. That index. So if anyone is searching based on underscore ID, it will come very faster when compared to remaining things. If you wanted to create index, you can even click here also. I told you now, Compass is directly easy. You can do it. But I wanted to do command only, sir. You can do it here. Some people will even create indexes compound index. Compound index is like they will do it like multiple ones. Title minus one. So using ID with ascending order, create it. Like I'm writing the chapter names in ascending order or title names descending order. I can create multiple indexes also. What is the use of this index now? In this, how many indexes I'm giving it? ID and title. Two indexes I'm giving now. If anyone is searching ID and the title only, it will work. If anyone is searching just based on ID, it will not work. Just based on title also not work. If anyone is searching combinedly, then only it will work. You can create multiple indexes or a single index. If I write it here, db dot collection name dot create index, it will work. Sir, if I wanted to make this ID also unique, I have to write another one here, unique true. Now one index is created. What is that index name? ID underscore one. Can you see here, sir? Refresh. Can you see there is another one created? What is that another one? Unique. Like two chapters should not have it like one, first chapter, second chapter, two first chapters should not be there. Like that, I'm creating IDs are unique, simple. What is the use of this? Very simple. Now, if I do it, one command db dot products dot find ID colon 2. So which one I'm asking ID? 2. Give me the product ID 2. Now this one is faster. You can even see the data. If you write it here, dot explain. What you will write my dot explain. Explain will explain how much time it took and all. If you write it any command you do in MongoDB, if you write it explain, that it will tell you like how that particular command is working. Are they using any kind of queries? Are they like how much what hashing technique they are using it? Okay, like is it cached or not? One by one, it will tell their time, their logic, their port number, how much memory it took. In detail, it will tell you. Now, next one, sir. Go here one more time. Sir, if I write it here, db dot products dot find id2, now this query is faster because per id already one index is available. Already for id one index is available. Indexes are used to increase the performance. You can create one index or combined indexes or indexes with unique true. Anyone have any question in this? Online, is it clear, ma? Yes. Please have a note. db dot collection name dot create index. Create index. You have to write it here braces. Field name colon 1 or minus 1. 1 is per ascending order, ascending order, ascending order, and minus 1 is per descending order. We can also create indexes. We can also create indexes for multiple fields called compound index. Same thing, you can do it like comma field name 1 or minus 1 comma and so on. We can also make this index as unique. Copy, just note it down, I will give you. Comma unique true. There are so many properties. Usually people don't do like they can do full text search. Text indexes can be created, or some things we will use it for cache memory. Like people will create indexes which will automatically die after some time. Okay, whatever indexes you will create, that indexes also will have some expiry time. You can even put that also. I will show you. Just keep it, sir. Now if I write it here, if I go here, if I write it here, db dot title, title, text. This is called text index. What is it called? Text index. It's like based on text also you can search. For example, there is a text name addition of matrices is one text, or addition of scalar vectors is one text. When I type additions, I want to get this both na. Are you getting my? When I give addition of matrices वो आता, वो छोड़ दो. Addition दे दिए तो भी addition of matrices आना चाहिए, addition of scalar vectors चाहिए. Are you getting my point, ma? There is something Durga Prasad, there is something it like Shekhar Prasad. When I write Prasad, these two people should come. Those kind of searches, when you are people doing it, people will create indexes for faster queries called text indexes. If you create text index, you can do it like full text search. Also, some indexes you can even keep time also. Expire after seconds, 1 minute, huh? 1 minute have 60 seconds, 60 minutes, so 3600 seconds. It's like after 1 hour, automatically this index will automatically expire. It won't be useful. Only for 1 hour you can use it. Used for cache memories, used for logs, or used for some kind of things. Like usually Redis uses more. I go here, one index is created. If I go here, refresh it, another index is created. Title text. Which index it is? Text index. Which index, ma? Text index. And you can even give language. Default language in this text index is English. Okay. And can you see what is the type here? TTL. TTL means time to live. कितने time live करना है? So total 3600 seconds it will live. After that, automatically that will expire. Are you getting my point, ma? You can actually do it like multiple things like this. Let's do it here. Let's go here. Let's write it. We can even create indexes for full text search, full text search, and even indexes that leave that live for some time, which is like db dot collection name dot create index field name one, not one, sorry, text. This is text index. Also, you can even do here expire after seconds, some seconds time. I am giving 3600. It's not rule like it should be 3600. 3600 means 3600 seconds, which is like 1 hour. Now, let's start, sir. Next one, base. Anyone remembered acid? In MySQL, we discussed something called acid principles. Tell me, what is A? C, consistency. I, isolation. D, durability. Basically, normal DBMSS follows transactions. These transactions, after explaining transactions only, I told you acids, if you remember. Transactions follows the acid principles. Transaction follows the acid principles. Because of transactions only, we can stop something, we can roll back to something, we can kind of commit something. This is what we did in MySQL. But originally, NoSQL systems support base principles. It will support only base principles. Base principles. These principles are usually followed by NoSQL systems. NoSQL systems. It stands for B, basically available. Basically available. A, no. Basically available BA. Yes, soft state. E, eventual consistency. Eventual consistency. Basically available soft state eventual consistency. What does it mean by basically available? It like MongoDB main thing is it will be available at any cost. MongoDB focuses on I am ready. Even if the system crashes, I like to kind of keep the things normal. Okay, even in the worst conditions, I wanted to give the data availability. Even on system failures, even on system failure is available. Basically, NoSQLs follows that always availability should be there. Okay. On any particular case, it should be available. Soft state. The state of the system might change over time. Might change over time without even new comments, without even new write operations. You did not write anything, but still there is a chance the system state automatically changes. How it will change automatically? There are some topics like replications, because the replication happens automatically. Replication will happen asynchronously in MongoDB. When it is happening, there is a chance that state might change automatically without you changing it, the state of the system. State is nothing but a particular value, like current active state or kind of pending state or something kind of one. Those things will automatically change based on the asynchronous operations in MongoDB. Replication, I will tell. But you don't do anything. Automatically, there is a chance it change. That kind of property is called soft state. Eventual consistency. NoSQL does not guarantee immediate immediate consistency. Sir, immediately data will be consistent whenever you give. No, NoSQL will not tell like that. It will become consistent. It will become consistent over a period of time. If you go for MySQL, sir, data is always consistent. हरीश वाला को email है, हरीश वाला को password है, हरीश वाला को name है, gender है, because they are starting onwards. Everyone follow the rules. MongoDB में rule नहीं है. One guy gave email only, one guy gave phone number only, one guy gave name only, one guy gave price only. How do you know what is the exact structure of your data? You will not know after certain time, after some 100 documents, 1000 documents. When you are getting it proper data in the documents, then you will understand the exact structure. On the first user, you will never find it the structure clearly. Okay, that is called eventual consistency. But but MySQL, sorry, MongoDB after version 4 also supports transactions and acid principles. Sir, originally people will think MongoDB having only base principles. No, originally NoSQL should have base. MongoDB originally base only, but after the 4.0 version, they created something called acid principles. Acid principles, transactions are started. Transactions can also exist in the MongoDB now. In transactions, anyone remembered what is the meaning of atomicity? What is the meaning of atomicity? Every value should be? No. Atomicity tells you either the whole transaction will work or it will fail. Half work, half fail will not work. Atomicity means a transaction like sir, I am writing it one bank transaction, right? The bank transaction is simple logic. I am sending money to you. This involves first check in my account amount is there or not, withdraw from my account, and then check it your account is valid or not, and deposit in your account. Clear na? Imagine sir my account withdraw हो गया, your account deposit नहीं हो गया. Is it good? Is it good one, sir? No. Instead, transaction follows like this. Sir, I followed two queries. If one query fails, automatically second query it will stop. It will not work. That is why if you are doing it any UPI transactions, na, you send the money to someone, you send the money in your account, it is withdraw, so it is debited. Maybe some due to some network errors or something kind of one, other one is not receiving it. It will stop your execution also. Whatever amount withdraw, it will immediately it will come. Right or not? That happens because they follow this acid principle. If they don't follow, what will happen? Only withdraw will happen, and that one will not work because both are individual queries. Online, are you getting my point, ma? MySQL actually do that. MySQL actually do that. Now MongoDB also do that. In MongoDB, if you wanna do the same thing, people will start something like db dot start. Why it is not working? Products dot Start, why start transaction is not there? DB dot start transaction, is it not there? Maybe it's there in the driver. Start transaction, MongoDB. It's in the driver, I think. Oh, I have to create a session first. First, I have to create a session. Usually, dekho, we don't do it in MongoDB. We do this in your Python. We do this in your JavaScript. So understand this code. In JavaScript or Python, how you will do? First, you will create one client. What is client? Client is your MongoDB. So you will write client URI is equals to this particular URI client.connect. It will connect your MongoDB. Once it is connected, you will create one session. What you will create, ma? Session. You will start the transaction. In this transaction, everyone see how many commands I'm doing, how many things I'm doing it. Two things, na? One is insert query, another one is update query. I will do insert query and update query. Once this insert query and update query, for example, sir, insert is ho gaya, update not ho gaya. Then do you think insert will work? No, it should stop. When both are successful, if you don't know what is await is like a promise, it will solve asynchronous. Okay. And when both are solved, then you will write commit transactions. It will commit the transactions. Okay. In case if it is not working, sir, if somewhere wrong happened, the moment wrong happened, it will go to catch block. In catch block, they will write something called abort transaction. What they will write? What the abort transaction will do? Whatever the transactions happen, it will roll back. Insert happen, did not happen. It will go to abort transaction. Abort transaction will say, remove that insert also. Then whatever the inserted, it will be removed. Same way in your money bank account, you are debited. That guy is not credited, and for you, it should undo. It should give that your money back. Simple. The transaction it will be reversed. This is the basic logic. Once the whole thing is over, we will end the session. This thing also possible in MongoDB. MySQL will do this normally, but MongoDB also can do after 4 version. That is called MongoDB transaction. What is it called? MongoDB transaction. MongoDB transactions. I will better bring it the Python code. Transaction MongoDB Python. Now, see same example. I'm giving it like one more time. First, they connected they connected something called client. In that client, bank is the database, that is DB. Then they are writing one function name, which is transfer, callback, or something kind of function name. Then in this function, they are doing two things. One is like update, another one is like update the decrement from sender and increment from receiver. But this one they will call here transaction. Can you see here? In the first, they are starting with one transaction. And then in this transaction, they are calling up. If the transaction is having any error, then it will be aborted. Syntax is different based on language. According to me, JavaScript is easy to me. But it depends on your this Python guy used something called lambda. Okay, you guys know what is that. Are you getting my point, man? Online, understand the examples. Transaction follows acid. Transaction follows acid. In acid, main principle is atomicity. Atomicity tells you if any one of the query is stopped, automatically stop the remaining things also. Either complete 100% or 0%. Another thing will not work. That is atomicity. Now MongoDB also follows this after fourth version. If anyone asks you MongoDB is following base principles or ACID, actually base principles originally. But now after 4 version, it will follow both. If you are doing transactions, it is ACID principles. If you are not doing transaction, normally I'm doing 2 separate queries, sir. It is based on. Okay. Now, is it clear, ma? Good. Simple logic. They are doing it. This is the logic of transaction. But there is one more thing in this transaction. Always MongoDB works a transaction if MongoDB have replication. If the MongoDB is not having on replication, it will not work. Transactions are only supported on MongoDB replica sets. Normally, MongoDB will not allow transaction. It will allow only on replica set. See, each one is connected. First, we learned index array. When we learned base, when I told base के साथ acid भी है, acid transactions में है, but transactions allows only replica sets. Like this, one by one we are learning. अभी तक कोई doubt है माँ? No, let's note it down. That's why I told today is most of the theoretical one. So, but you will understand it. It's not a big deal. In MySQL, in Python, you will use with transaction. In uh, JavaScript, you will use start transaction. That is the difference. In acid principles, atomicity means either whole transaction successful or completely abort the transaction. It never works midway. MongoDB ACID transactions are like I will write the commands of I will write the basic program in JavaScript Node.js, but Python one also you can do it. Okay, basic one. Here I will write it here. Client is equals to mongos dot connect HTTP localhost 27017 session equals to db dot create session. No, client dot create session. Now try. This is a simple logic which you can do it in any kind of way. Understand the programming pattern, not the programming language. Any pattern is same in every programming language. Okay. So here I will just write it here. Session start transaction. I will start one transaction. Write insert query. I will write it some insert query. Write update query. I will write some update query. Then once everything is over, I will just commit my transaction. But sir, what if any error happened? Error will go to catch. I think in programming you all know na try catch blocks. Try में error आ जाए तो catch में जाता वो exception handling. So here I will just write it here, session dot about transaction. Understanding how the programming languages works. Never learn only one programming language kind of one. Whether you learn JavaScript, Node.js, or Python, or Java or .NET, all are same only. It's just their use is different, each one. Replica set means what, sir? Then I will go here. Replica set I will tell you. But but transactions works works only on MongoDB replica sets. Then let's discuss what is replica set. That is the concept of replication. Then after understanding replication, we'll understand sharding. We'll tell you some basic security policies you have to follow in MongoDB. We'll conclude the topics. Mainly theory today. These things were important for you to do kind of programs. Everything, like even in MySQL, the last day, whatever things you did, transactions, acid normalization, those all are theory only, but they are important. Try where to execute, sir. Huh? See, I think everyone knows now. Basically, try will work automatically. You don't need to call anything. Try will work automatically. Try में error आ जाए तो catch में आता. Sir, if I want one thing to run always, whether error came or not, I wanted to run always, we will put finally. It is same in Java, it is same in Python, it is same in Node.js, same in PHP, same in C Sharp. Same. Try catch finally is one of the strong exception handling. Now, anyway, let's start replication. The beautiful topics of MongoDB. Replication and sharding. It's like try, expect, block. Huh? Catch this one where to execute. Huh? Except. What is accept? Is there any block in Python? Instead of catch, you will write accept. Oh, Python language is different, right? They use different words. I think if then also they call something different, na? If then only, if else only. Switch, branch, match. Sometimes I feel Python is alien language. It's different. Now, but basically it is same. Whether you do match or switch, दोनों में same answer आता. Now, anyway, replication. Now, let's have this logic, sir. Sir, imagine all Amazon guys. Learn this example. Very simple. I have it like all the Amazon work in my database, or I am doing one company. In my company, na complete database is there in one place. One server, complete database is there. Suddenly, what if that system crashes? Imagine all the data is in your laptop, Ray. Guys, all the data is in your laptop. You go home, someone washes your laptop. क्या होता? Recently, I watched in one Insta reel. Okay, there is one Hindi serial. There Wife washes the laptop. If anyone knows it, they will know that like the Gopi Bahu, she will wash. Now my logic is exact same. What if someone like something happened, right? Any kind of calamity might happen. Now, what if the whole database gone? Is it good, sir? No. Watch out though. Imagine your whole database is in one place. So many people, like 1 lakh people, are coming to your website and accessing same database, same system, same server. Do you think it is good, sir? In my database, something like uh, kind of uh, 10,000 movies are there. Imagine I'm showing some kind of you know I'm showing some kind of movie like a, take an example, movie rules or iboma. We have it like one kind of movie rules. Netflix is the best example. Netflix have easily 10,000 movies, Ray. All people are coming to same database to watch the movies. Do you think single database can handle that? Single server can handle that, sir? Sir, now, do you know where is my server is working in my system? Localhost 27017, my server is running. Right or not? Do you think all the requests coming to one server 27017 is it good, sir? What you will do in this case? Imagine I gave notes to one guy. All the people are asking that guy only give the notes, give the notes, give the notes. Then instead of this, what I will do, I will take that notes Xerox copies and I gave that notes to 10 people now. Now all 10 people have same notes now, right or not? Now imagine 100 people are coming for notes. Do you think all people will go to one person now? Why? Because there are 10 people with the same notes as are there. They might go to anyone, na? Automatically each one load will kind of decrease. So to do this, what the real time normally we don't need this, but in real time what the people will do, same database they will put it another database with something 10,000, another database with something 10,000, another database with something 10,000. They will put something called copies. What they call ma? Copies, right? These are like copies only, na? Clones we call. Now, imagine so many people were coming now. Now they don't need to come here. They can go here or here or here. Automatically, load will decrease. Also, it will increase the availability, high availability. Always your data is available because if it is not working in one, another place is there. Data is available. There is no chance that the data lose. Are you getting my point, ma? Data is always available. This kind of copying the current database, this kind of copying the current database into multiple other databases called replication. What is it called? Replication. Each copy is called replica set. Each copy is called replica set. Nah, this is what transactions will never work on your main database. One of the copy it will work. It's like you are not main nodes. Your Xerox copy only the transactions work. Why? Because if something failed, main one is there na already. Main one ko koi problem nahi rehta. That's why transactions work on replica sets. Replica set. One more time. What is it mean by replication? Replication means you will actually make copies. You will make copies of your actual data. Make copies of actual data. देखो. So they have one database. This database, they are making two more databases. These two are the copies. These two are the copies. But sir, main one is called primary. Main one is called primary. What if, sir, this guy crashes? Then how many children it is having it? Two children na? Two copies are there na? Any one will become primary. One will become primary. Automatically, the secondary will work under this. Are you getting my point, ma? Primary can do it like write operations, change operations, anything. But replica sets are always read only. Simple. Like a Xerox. Replication is a Xerox copy, 100% true. But there is one small change. The change is like, if this is a primary, if this Nietzsche wala became primary, that means that can change the original one. Na? I have one real notes, Ray. But real notes I gave Xerox copy to 10 people. Now I lost my real notes. Now what I will do, in this 10 Xerox copies, any one copy will be real notes now. But real notes I can change it now. Okay. In our application, in our Xerox logic, other things will not change. If I change one Xerox, other things will not change, na? But in our replication concept, वो भी change होता. क्योंकि वो real time work होता. खाली वो ही difference है. But replication is like the Xerox copy, and it increases availability. Online, someone said CDN. That's a beautiful example. The increase of availability is replication. What is it called? Replication. And in the replica sets, one will be considered as primary, and if the primary one fails, any one of the other thing is called considered as primary. Simple logic. There is another technique, guys. There is another technique. Imagine same logic, same problem. I will tell another solution. Everyone see. I have 10,000 movies. I have 10,000 movies. Now all people are coming to 10,000 movies. This is the one problem, na? For this problem, what I will do, instead of keeping it to three separate 10,000 movies, I will do it like three separate servers. One server contain 2,000 movies. One server contain 3,000 movies. One server contain 5,000 movies. Now tell, is it replication or not? Is it replication? No, because you are not copying, you are dividing. You are not copying, you are dividing. This is not Xerox copy. One person, sir, one person is having my notes. So many people are coming to my notes. Instead of keeping the whole notes Xerox, I will take, you keep 10 pages, you keep 10 pages, you keep 10 pages. If anyone wants first 10 pages, you will come this guy. Second 10 pages, go to that guy. Third 10 pages, go to that guy. Simple, na? This is also one of the way to solve the problem. One problem, I'm giving two solutions. And this is called sharding. What is it called? एक ही प्रॉब्लम को दो तरह सॉल्यूशंस है. Either keeping the multiple copies or divide your particular data. In real time, what people will do, replication or sharding, people will do both. What the people will do, they will divide the data first, sharding, and then they will keep this copy 2000 three replica sets. They will keep it like 2000, 2000, 2000, 3000, 3000, 3000, 5000, 5000, 5000. They will keep it so that it will be highly available, and also data is loaded less. Take it Amazon, sir. In Amazon, something big billion days will come. So many will people will come and click that button, and when they are clicking the button, server might crash, sir. So that's why they will keep this data nicely, sir. If they don't keep it, what will happen, sir? Same like IRCTC, it will crash, sir, every time. Take it Book My Show. In Book My Show, when Friday is coming, it like big movies are coming, it like everyone go for the booking. What if transaction fails? They don't want it. So they always keep it multiple servers, and they divide that load. Dividing the load is called sharding. Dividing the load is called sharding. Keeping the copies is called replication. In interview, people will ask you, each copy is called replica set. Each copy in sharding is called shard. Simple. Let's have a note, sir. We'll discuss it neatly. Replication is nothing but running the current DB in multiple servers like clones. One is considered as primary, and are others are secondary. In case of primary server failure, one of the secondary is considered primary. Each copy is called replica set. Each copy is called replica set. Each copy is called replica set. It provides high availability, protects against protect against hardware failure, enables real-time recovery. Simple. Sir, if possible, please draw this diagram. Kind of a neat primary, RS, RS. RS is like a replication set. Secondary. For MongoDB, I will give you complete notes, but don't worry. Next, Just do it, sir, quickly. Next one. Sharding. If I go here, sharding. What is sharding, sir? Sharding is like, just a, sharding is like when you are, whenever you are Mongos in this, you will take it any one kind of collection, and this collection you will divide. This collection you will divide it into multiple parts. In this collection, whatever the data is there, that data you will divide it into multiple parts. So it's like, sir, if you want to search for one thing, sir, it will be there maybe in shard 1, it will be there maybe in shard 2, it will be there maybe in shard 3. Based on the availability of that particular data, automatically it will go to the particular shard. This one decreases the load. This one decreases the load, used for kind of load balancing. This technique is called sharding. What is it called, ma? Sharding. In sharding, it will configure kind of the shards. Each one is called shard. Simple. Just have a note. Let's do it. Sharding. It is the technique of dividing our actual data, actual DB or collections into multiple parts so that load for a particular server will decrease. These parts are called shards. Now, this allows DB to scale horizontally. Like you can make that particular DB more and more by increasing one more shard. Simple. When the load increases in the DB, when multiple people coming to your server, simple. On big billion days, Amazon load will increase. On Fridays, Book My Show load will increase. Okay, morning 11 o'clock IRCTC load will increase. It depends on some specific things based on your application logic. Please, after this, please draw this diagram. This is not something big diagram. Okay. Online, any doubts are there? You can tell me, sir. Sir, first replica is done or sharding is done. It depends on their architecture. In most cases, people will do first sharding and then do replication. But it's like their own wish. How they wanna set their architecture is their wish. They can put first replication and sharding also. There is no rule in it. There are some small things like MongoDB dump is there. Like what if I deleted something and I wanted to get it back? Okay. Or how do you connect MongoDB in the cloud, MongoDB Atlas? These two topics will not take more than some 10 minutes or 15 minutes, which we will discuss tomorrow, no worries. After discussing this, I will even repeat it. Like if you have any questions on MySQL or MongoDB, those questions I will solve them. Today only I will give you MySQL and MongoDB complete PDFs also. And your interview questions, your next career paths, or how do you put your resume and all. Those things also I will explain, and I will also show you one Python project with MongoDB so that how it will work, I will tell you. Okay. Tomorrow will be our last day, sir. Okay. Yeah. That's it for today. Thank you all. Bye bye. Online, any questions, sir? You can tell me. If we do sharding first, that will be complexity increases. Kind of. Actually, load will decrease. It's not complexity. It's load will increase. It depends. Before reveal your face. Why? No face reveal, Ray. This is not YouTube channel. Good.